Hello, this is I Will Run in the key of E. And we're going to go through it top to bottom. And the first sections that we're going to go through, I'm going to be singing the alto part kind of first to give some reference points. But the first part of this song, the verses are solo, the first verse is solo. So you'll hear the soloist sing that. But then we go into the choruses. All choruses are automatically parts. So we go into that. Now there's a couple unison lines in the chorus that you need to be aware of. One is at the top of the chorus and another one is on further toward the end of the chorus. We'll go through that. So let's go ahead and start with it. If you've got your lyric sheet and get ready for it. First it starts with an intro. And you'll hear the music. It'll be down real low. And then it'll build up real big. Still the intro. Still big. Get ready for the soloist to come in. There'll be a little pause. 1, 2. Only your grace. Only your grace. Only you can set me free. It's still the soloist. Only your love has captured my heart. I hear you calling, come, come, come. Now get ready for the choir. So I will run, forever I will run to you, oh God. Now you have my heart, so I will run, forever I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Forever I will run. Now, what I just sang is actually the alto part. The alto section has the lead throughout this song, even though the soloist is a guy singing on those verses and ad-libbing. The alto section is the one that actually has that. So, the next section that we need to talk about in this chorus is, of course, the alto section. And it's pretty self-explanatory on that. I will run, forever I will run unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart, so I will run, forever I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Forever I will run. That's the alto section. So that was pretty self-explanatory on that one. So if you're listening even to the original recording, it's the same key, so that makes it a little bit easier. The next section we're going to talk about is the soprano section. Now, we all stay on unison, so I will, and then break into parts on run. So your soprano section, you're going to actually be doing what's called the octave. So you're going to go, so I will run. That's the best way to try to remember it, is you're actually singing the same note, just in a different register, octave. So you're going, so I will run. Then you finish out the rest of the phrase, and it sounds like this. So I will run, forever I will run And on forever, you're actually going to kind of bounce back between that octave. So I will run forever. And you're not really concentrating on 4 so much. You're going to be off of it so quickly, it's not going to really matter what exactly you're singing there. But you're going to go, so I will run forever. I will run to you, oh God. That's a stair step. Run to you, oh God. Stay on the same note. Now you have my heart. So on that again, do that. I will run. Forever I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Then down on unison, forever I will, back up, run. So let's sing the soprano part through with the music one more time, just us together. So starting on unison. So I will run, forever I will run, unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart, so I will run, forever I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Forever I will run. So that is the soprano part. Let's talk about the tenor section. Tenor section is essentially the same. We start on unison. So it starts off on, so I will run. You're actually coming up just about 5 little steps. So you're going to be going, so I will run. Forever I will run. That's the first line. Let's do that together. So I will run. Forever I will run. Keep going. Run to you, oh God. Now you have my heart. Stay on the same note. So I will run. Forever I will run. Stay on the same note. Run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Back to unison. Forever I will run. You come back down just a little bit. So when it comes to that unison, forever I will run. So let's sing it with the music, kind of a little more of a push on it. Tenor section. So I will run, forever I will run, unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart. Keep going. So I will run, forever I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Unison. Forever I will run. So that is the tenor section of the chorus section. So we go through the chorus and we get through that. Forever I will run. Then there's a turnaround. And it goes twice. So wait for it again. Now get ready. The whole choir comes in on unison on verse 2. Now the lyric in verse 2, the best thing about it is it's the same lyric as the second half of verse 1. So it's going to sound very familiar. So we're going to come right back into only your love and has captured my heart. Now everybody's on unison, so sopranos and altos stay up on the upper register And then tenors, try to stay down on the lower register and give us that really, really full bottom sound. So let's go again. The turnaround is two of those chord progressions. Waiting for it. You'll hear the music kind of keep going. Now get ready. Only. Only your love has captured my heart. Has captured my heart. I hear you. I hear you calling. Come, come, come. Now everybody stay on those registers. So the guys, make sure you're staying on that. I hear you calling. Make sure you're staying down on that, even though we're going to sound pretty divided, especially on that because it's going to make it gel really, really nice. So we're building back up on that. Come, come, come. Get ready to go into the chorus. So I will run. Everybody go to parts. Remember to do the so I will run. That is the alto part. Soprano, so I will octave run. Now this tenor part, so I will run. So let's go ahead and sing it through. I'm going to sing the alto part, and then on the second half, I'm going to sing the soprano part with you. So let's just go ahead and keep going, and then on the third chorus, I'll sing the tenor section again. So let's go on I will run on the chorus. So I will run forever. I will run unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart, so I will run forever. Now I'm going to sing the soprano part on the second half. So I will run forever. I will run unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart. Forever I will run. Now, when we're getting ready to go into the bridge section, everybody's part stays the same except the tenor part. And the tenor part actually just comes up a smidge to make the minor sound really good. So when we do that, forever I will run, normally is what the tenors do. But this time you're going to come on up and go, run. You're actually going to make the minor happen. Altos can stay the same, that forever I will run. The alto section can stay the same. Sopranos, forever I will run. But the tenors, forever I will run. So instead of run, you're going to run to make the minor. So let's sing it together, tenors. Where else can I go? Forever I will run. There you go. And then there's a couple measures. That's just an instrumental section. Keep listening. Now get ready. The first time we're going to sing, the first few sections is just come. So we go ahead and sing come, 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 and that's all we sing. But then the second half of the bridge, you'll hear it start building, and we add in, I hear you calling, come. And that's actually the alto section, so don't anybody get that committed in your head, but that's the alto section. So let's go ahead and move through this. I'm going to do the alto section first, since that's what I just sung. So once we get through that whole section and we're getting ready to go into that bridge, come, 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 come. That's the altos. Keep doing it. Come, come. if you'll notice, your note stays the same on the two notes. You come, come, come. So it's the same note. You just have one little variable. Come. So if you're listening to it, you'll hear that it goes into that minor. That you'll hear that. Come, come, come. That's the alto section. So we sing that and keep going. I'm going to go ahead and go through the rest of the bridge with you because it's very simple. It's stair steps on it. So you have that part. Come, come, come. Keep singing it. Come, come, come. You're going to do it again. Come, come, come. One more time, and this one changes up. Come, come, come. Add this on. I hear you calling, come. Now, the alto section then, once we do that, it does that for the rest of the bridge as we keep doing it. That come, come, come. I hear you calling, come, come, come. So I will run. That's the alto section through the bridge. Now, about the soprano section on the bridge. So we're coming into that. Your part's actually a little bit easier. Come, come, come. So you got a stair step. And it's fairly, once we get going through it, you're always going to be you're actually, if we hit that minor, you're the one that's just making the come, come, come. Keep doing it. Come, come, come. Same thing again. Come, come, come. One more time, and then we add on your part. Come, come, come. I hear you calling, come. Now, that one's going to be kind of fun. Whenever you get to that part, come, come, come. I hear. So you're going to basically bounce down to your first note. So come, come, come. I hear you calling, come. Then it's just a stair step all the way down. So it's going to sound like this. Come, come, come. I hear you calling, come, come, come. I hear you calling, come, come, come. Keep it going. I hear you calling, come, come, come. So I will run. That's the soprano part through the bridge section. Now, let's talk about the tenor section. You're the actual ones that are going to be, you're going to be low on this one. It's going to sound a little lower than what you've been singing. So here's what it's going to sound like. Come is going to be your first note. So forever I will run. Getting ready to go into the bridge section. Let it happen one more time. Now get ready. You're going to start low, just on come. Come, come. Those are your 3 notes tenor section. So come, 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 come. And then whenever we get to the section that I hear you calling, come. I hear you calling, come. That's going to be your section. I hear you calling, come. You have the same stair step that the sopranos have. So whenever we're going into it, make sure you stay low. Don't try to come up on the altos part because it's a little easy to do, but you're actually starting pretty low. So let's go ahead and sing it through the bridge section, just the tenors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, get ready. Come, come, come. Again. Come, come, come. Again. Come, come, come. And then the next time it switches up. Come, come, come. Switch it up. I hear you calling. Come, come, come. I hear you. I hear you calling. Come, come, come. So I will run. That's the tenor section through the bridge. So let's go ahead and sing the chorus after that bridge. I'm going to do the first half as the altos, and then I'm going to do the second half as the tenor. So I will. So I will run forever. I will run unto you, oh God. Now you have my heart. Tenor section. So I will run forever. I will run to you, oh God. Where else can I go? Unison. Forever I will, ever I will run. Now the chorus after the bridge, at the very end when we get to that, forever I will, we just do a quick little repeat. And it's just ever I will. So forever I will, ever I will run. And then split back into parts on run. So let's go ahead and do that again on the chorus. Where else can I go? Forever I will, ever I will run. Sopranos, run. Tenors. If that makes sense. All right. Happy singing, you all.